butter, also known as epidicere, fossil butter, and bog tallow. Bog butter, an archaeological phenomenon common to Northern Ireland and known to surrounding regions, comprising large casks of butter discovered buried deep within peat bogs, dated from the Bronze Age up through the 18th century. These caches of butter have been found in quantities weighing as much as 100 pounds, preserved as long as 3,500 years by the airless peat and by the virtues of their own fat. Archaeologists have speculated on reasons to bury butter, proposing that the bog butter represents an early form of cold storage, a method for cultivating flavor, or a stage in a culturing process. This butter was a living fermented dairy product, home and host to transformations wrought by microscopic communities. Others suggest the butter hoards were caches paid in taxation to landlords, or hidden away from potential thieves. Still other researchers have noted the proximity of the caches to territorial boundaries, sites of transitional power. These researchers have observed, also, the occurrences of proximity to one or more of the bog bodies. Bog bodies, human remains, perfectly mummified in the airless tomb of the peat bogs, typically dating between the Bronze and Iron Ages. The bog bodies are clearly placed with great care, even reverence, although they often bear the marks of equally deliberate violence. There are, like with bog butter, differing opinions on the purpose of these bodies. They might have been subjects of punishment, of political upheaval, of religious or ritual sacrifice. For one or for many reasons, these bodies were tithed into the land, traveling through time to bring us more questions than answers. There are connections one may infer, lines to draw between the food and the fed, and the land which is the source of the feeding. Consider how these ritual burials might constitute an avowal of fealty to the land itself. Consider the bog butter as a site for an active community of living organisms. Consider how the human body is likewise a host for countless living beings. With so little direct evidence, the speculation around the bog burials may never be resolved. For our purposes, the fragments of history and ritual may here be flexible and adaptive. When you are hearing this, your ritual will already be different than mine, shaped by locality, circumstance, the rhythms of your daily life. Is it the solstice where you are? Do you feel your distance from the sun? What weight of life do you carry in your hands, where this symbolic offering now rests? I offer this butter into the ground, in recognition of the land that sustains life. This offer is a gesture of reciprocity. I return this fat into the earth, which has absorbed the sun, from which grew those green plants which fed the cow who produced the milk. This same earth has fed dairy farmers and truck drivers and migrant workers and grocery store clerks, and has fed my own body. I acknowledge that what abundance is in my life depends on the cooperation of many neighboring life forms, both human and non-human. On this, the shortest day and longest night, I offer this gift as a seed of renewal, an image of the returning sun, a promise of new growth and continued life. I offer my commitment to the collaborative labors which make possible our continued lives. I offer my active participation in an emerging future. With this interment, I extend my consciousness beyond the surface of the land. Life begins where it has also ended, beneath the surface, within the soil, again and again and again.